Why silence is power? Let me tell you something. The world is loud, too loud. Everybody's talking. Everybody's got something to say. Social media, comments, opinions, noise, noise, noise. But you know what the most powerful people do? They stay silent, not because they have nothing to say, but because they understand something most people will never understand. Silence is power. Let me say that again. Silence is power. You see, I've been in this game a long time. I've seen people rise. I've seen people fall. And you know what separates the winners from the losers? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not even hard work. It's the ability to stay silent when everyone else is screaming. Think about it. When someone attacks you, what's your first instinct? To defend yourself, to explain, to argue back, to prove them wrong. But what if I told you that your silence is the greatest response you could ever give? See, when you stay silent, you keep your power. When you react, you give your power away. Every single time. I remember early in my career, there was a critic. He wrote some terrible things about my performance. I mean, he tore me apart, and I was angry. I was ready to respond, ready to tell the world how wrong he was. But then I stopped. I asked myself, what am I really trying to prove? And to who? So I stayed silent. I didn't respond. I didn't defend myself. I just kept working, kept getting better, kept moving forward. And you know what happened? 2 years later, that same critic wrote a glowing review about my work. He didn't even remember what he said before. But I remembered. I remembered that my silence spoke louder than any words I could have said. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. When you argue with a fool, you become a fool. Read that again. When you argue with a fool, you become a fool. So why waste your breath? Why waste your breath? Why waste your energy? Why give someone else control over your emotions, your time, your peace? Silence protects you. It protects your energy. It protects your focus. It protects your destiny. Because while everyone else is busy talking, you're busy building. Now, let me break this down for you. There are 3 types of silence. And if you master these 3, your life will change forever. This is when you stop making excuses, stop complaining, stop telling everyone your plans. You just do the work. See, everybody wants to talk about their dreams. Everybody wants to post about their goals. Everybody wants applause before they've accomplished anything. But the real winners boast. They move in silence. They wake up at 5 in the morning while everyone else is sleeping. They put in the work while everyone else is partying. They stay focused while everyone else is distracted. Then they don't say a word about it because they understand that talk is cheap. Results are everything. I've met so many talented people in my life. Gifted people, people with more talent than I'll ever have. But you know what they lack? Discipline. They talk too much. They celebrated too early. They announced their plans before they put in the work. And where are they now? Still talking. This is the hardest one, because we live in a world that wants everything right now. Instant results, instant success, instant gratification. But greatness doesn't work like that. Greatness takes time. And while you're waiting, you have to stay silent. You have to trust the process. You have to have faith that your time is coming. I didn't become who I am overnight. It took years. Years of rejection, years of doubt, years of people telling me I wasn't good enough. But I stayed silent. I didn't complain. I didn't quit. I didn't waste my energy convincing people of my worth. I just kept showing up, day after day, year after year, and eventually the world took notice. Not because I was loud, but because my work spoke for itself. Let me tell you something about patience. Patience is not passive. Patience is not passive. Patience is not weakness. Patience is not sitting around waiting for something to happen. No. Patience is active. Patience is powerful. Patience is doing the work even when nobody's watching, even when nobody's applauding, even when nobody believes in you. Patience is faith in action. You plant a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it. You protect it. You give it time. And one day it becomes a tree. Your dreams are the same way. Stop digging them up. Stop questioning them. Stop talking about them to people who don't understand. Just stay silent. Stay patient. Stay faithful. And watch what God does. This is when you understand that not everyone deserves your words. Not everyone deserves your explanation. Not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone deserves access to you. Some people are just noise. And you have to protect your peace. I've learned this the hard way. There are people who will never understand you, no matter what you say, no matter how you explain it. So stop trying. Your life is not a courtroom. You don't have to defend yourself to everyone. The people who are meant to be in your life will understand you without explanation. The people who aren't, they never will. And that's okay. Let them talk. Let them judge. Let them misunderstand you. Your silence will drive them crazy. Because they can't control what they can't provoke. Now here's what I want you to understand. Silence doesn't mean you're weak. Silence doesn't mean you're afraid. Silence doesn't mean you have nothing to say. Silence means you're in control. When you master silence, you master yourself. And when you master yourself, you master your life. Think about the most powerful moments in history, the most powerful leaders, the most powerful movements. They didn't happen because of noise. They happened because of silence. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't respond to every critic. He stayed focused on the mission. So, Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in silence. And when he came out, he changed the world. Muhammad Ali knew when to talk and when to stay silent. And his silence was just as powerful as his words. See, silence gives you clarity. When you stop talking, you start listening. When you stop reacting, you start thinking. When you stop defending, you start growing. Silence is where the answers are. It's where God speaks to you. It's where your intuition guides you. It's where your purpose reveals itself. But you'll never hear it if you're always talking. You'll never hear it if you're always arguing. You'll never hear it if you're always trying to prove yourself. I want to share something personal with you. There was a time in my life when I felt like giving up. Things weren't going the way I planned. I was struggling. I was frustrated. I was tired. And I wanted to tell everyone about it. I wanted sympathy. I wanted validation. I wanted people to understand my pain. But instead, I stayed silent. I prayed. I reflected. I worked on myself. And in that silence, I found my strength. I found my purpose. I found my faith. And I realized that the struggle wasn't meant to break me. It was meant to build me. But I would have never discovered that if I had been too busy complaining. Here's what I need you to hear today. Your silence is not your weakness. Your silence is your strategy. While they're talking, you're planning. While they're arguing, you're building. While they're distracted, you're focused. And one day, your results will speak so loud that your silence won't even matter. Because success is the best revenge. Not revenge in a hateful way, but revenge in a powerful way. The kind of revenge that says, while you were busy talking about me, I was busy becoming unstoppable. So let me leave you with this. Stop announcing your moves. Stop defending your decisions. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't matter. Just stay silent. Stay disciplined. Stay patient. Stay patient. Stay patient. Stay faithful. Put your head down and do the work. And when the time is right, when your moment comes, when your purpose is fulfilled, the world will hear you. Not because you are loud, but because your life became the message. Starting today, practice silence. When someone tries to provoke you, stay silent. When someone doubts you, stay silent. When someone doubts you, stay silent. When someone misunderstands you, stay silent. Use that energy to build your dream. Use that time to strengthen your faith. Use that power to become the person you're meant to be. Because one day, and that day is coming, you won't need to say a word. Your life will do all the talking. Your life will do all the talking. Now go out there and show the world what silence can build. Go out there and become unstoppable. Go out there and claim your destiny. In silence, in power, in faith. This is your moment. Don't waste it talking. Use it building. The world is waiting.